Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the new moon in Virgo. We're going to go through every zodiac sign, all signs, to find out what this new moon in Virgo has in store for you. I will be using the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms, my gold foil deck, and traditional Rider Waite, and all of the cards will be in the description box. This is really just an impromptu. I'm going for it right now. I don't have anything in the description box as of this moment, but when I finish, I will have that information in there because this is just, I pressed go live and here we are. I want to say that I want happy Labor Day for all of those in North America that are celebrating the Labor Day weekend, the holiday weekend, and cheers to the working class who this day represents. So if you do have today off, congratulations. I am working. So big shout out to those of you who are also working today. My plans are to travel next week, the middle of this week, and then into next week. So today I'll be recording videos for this coming Thursday's release and the following Monday. So those will be pre-recorded and not live. And I just want to let you know why that is. So speaking of the working class, I want to just touch on something that I think plays really nicely with the new moon in Virgo, and I'll tie those two in together as we move along. So stay with me here. Okay, so the working class. Now we as a society have where we have been consciously. Okay, let's go there. Where we have been consciously, and our society has been built on it. What we call mainstream, or even, just modern society, maybe even Western society. However you want to look at that. We have been taught by one another that all of our answers are outside of us, right? And so we played right into the working class. So everything that we were to gain in our lives, go out there and listen to how it's done from other people, learn, education by other people. It was everybody, other people have the answers, and somebody else is going to then either pay you with a paycheck or pay you for your services, that kind of thing. Everything is outside of ourselves. Now, at this time and this great awakening that's happening as our consciousness is rising, and why so many people are so tuned into the spiritual world and wanting to know about the esoteric things like tarot. So many spiritual leaders on online now and coming forward, and we can talk much more openly than ever before. At least in this Western culture, we can talk about these things more openly than ever before, and that is because we are making that bridge to the higher consciousness, where we're learning to be able to get all of our information and use our consciousness to manifest what it is that we need, want, desire, simply because it's a preference, right? And so as we're growing in our consciousness, we're beginning to learn how much power each of us have, how much impact we have on what comes forward, what's happening in our lives. And the more we can learn to relax and open up our minds and sort of like release control over it, we understand now, or learning to understand how to co-create with that spirit within ourselves, a divine spirit that knows everything about us. Your spirit knows everything about you, even more so than you do, and knows what you prefer. And so being able to relax our minds and feel our way into this connection with the divine that has all of its attention on you, your spirit has all of its attention on you, and will help bring those things as you're aligned with it, as you feel safe and secure and certain and sure within your body. So that's coming from inside, right? Your spirit, you're now aligned with your spirit when you're feeling those kind of things, these higher emotions, the emotions that feel good. And when you start looking at how powerful you are from that lens and starting to see, wait a minute, there really is this idea of this happily ever after, but it can be skewed in thinking that happily ever after means there's no disruption to our life, right? We're going to reach this pinnacle point, and now we're, never going to be disrupted again and feel uncomfortable again. But like I say, as your consciousness grows, what you learn is that those uncomfortable moments are part of the equation, and that you don't have to be completely taken out in a way that you can't find your way back to happiness, or it's challenging to find your way back to happiness. Knowing that each plays a role is what's necessary in order to have that happily ever after kind of idea, right? Um, and I know that just even saying this can be possibly controversial, like you're not supposed to have positive emotions all the time, and but being able to have an undertone of positivity about, yeah, I may be having a challenging or difficult experience right now, an uncomfortable experience, but that's helping me as a human define what it is, and my higher self to define what it is that I want. And when I energetically or emotionally am able to see that's working together and move into the direction of the preference, okay, so this is happening in my life. I don't really like it, but what would I prefer? And moving my energy to that point now lines me up with my higher self, who's already got it prepared, right? And so, but it takes the challenging experience in order to have the preference present within our higher self, that presence within a possibility. Okay. So now how does this play into the working class, right? So as we grow in our consciousness, we are beginning to, like I say, be able to learn how to do this through just inviting consciousness, right? And so we're not having to work so hard, but what we're able to do is we're able to use now more tools at our disposal as AI and machines, this kind of stuff, in order to be able to do things that had been, very work oriented, very outside of ourselves. And at some point, the AI will be able to build something of its own so that it's not carrying the workload as it evolves, right? So it's just this constant evolution. But we are making this bridge over so that we're not having to toil so difficultly physically with our bodies to make sure that everything happens. We're using our bodies to have consciousness move through us. Okay. So how does it play really nicely with this new moon in Virgo? Well, we know that the moon is all about intuition inside of ourselves. It's what's unseen. It's what's felt and not quite tangible. It's intuitively knowing what's possible for yourself, intuitively receiving information from a higher guidance within you. The higher perspective, meaning it feels good. It feels better. It's the expanded version, right? It's the expansion of you. And so that's all happening inside of here, and that life force energy moving through you, and that you can make things with your hands. Of course, we're still gonna we're made to have textile experiences, but we don't have to be overladen or overburdened with the challenges of life as if we don't have any way out. We can use that energy to be able to move, to be able to create through us what it is that we desire to experience, okay, and attract what it is that we want to have, and engage then through a preferred attitude, right? Okay, so that's the moon part. And now the Virgo part is about organization. It is about dedication to what you are focused on. Okay, now that has been very much a skill based, right? And of course, we all have our talents, but how can we use our talents in a way that's like, I really enjoy what I'm doing. I wake up in the morning and this is what I get to do with my life. This is what's fun. This is what and that will continue to grow so that you don't necessarily get bored with it, right? But it's not about like clocking in to something that you don't want to be doing anymore. And that's the shift. So like I say, it plays really nice with like our intuition growing within us to what we're dedicating ourselves to as far as skills rather than an obligation. And it's a really, really exciting time to be alive, to watch this transition take place, to be a part of it, to have front row seat in the rising of our consciousness, and begin to be inspired by other people who are living exactly the life that they want to live, and growing from that angle versus feeling challenged and overburdened and suffering in life. We're kind of done with that. We're able to break up with the suffering, the constant suffering in our life, and use it to our advantage rather than to our detriment. Okay, so that's my little bit on this new moon in Virgo, playing with this rise in consciousness, and how those two, and Labor Day, how that kind of all is fitting in together. This is where my mind has been this morning. All right. So now, like I say, we're going to go ahead and dive into each one of the signs to find out what the new moon in Virgo has in store for you. And we're going to begin with Aries. So please, Spirit, direct these cards. Give us any information that is important for Aries to know right now about this new moon in Virgo and what they can expect for this initiation time. It's about tuning into what's big right now, what's at the forefront for you right now, and that's how you know what intentions. Okay, so new moons are about setting intentions, and full moons take place in the same sign 6 months later, and it's the culmination of that. Okay, so you'll have the moons go in this 6 month cycle. Okay, they're 6 month cycle from the new moon to the full moon. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave it there. We could keep going down that road, but in moonology, right? But we'll leave it there. So this new moon in Virgo, what are the things that are at the forefront for you in order for you to like organize? I think you have to think of like the with Virgo, think of the hermit, the sage that gains its wisdom from inside of itself based on the experiences that he has had, and is able to relay that then to others, and is able to organize it in the next step. That's why the lantern's out in front of him. It's not going out too far into the future. It's like, what is the next step? How can I use this information to guide my path right here, right now? Okay, so this is Virgo energy that I'm talking about. All right, so Aries, let's go ahead with you, and let's find out what's High Priestess. Woo! Love that. Ace of Swords reversed, and Knight of Cups, and Page of Swords. Okay, so High Priestess, Ace of Swords reversed, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is really fascinating because one of the things that I have been feeling with this current energy, and as I've been doing readings for others, what I'm seeing is that it's not necessarily time to have the answers all planned out for ourselves right now. It's about literally what's right in front of me. What can I intuit from the new information? There's new information on the table. Okay. And it's some sort of passionate offer. Okay. And this could be from a lover. It could be from people that you just really have a very strong connection to. All right. And the page is about news. Okay. It's the pages are the messengers. So this and swords are going to be thoughts or information. It's going to be knowledge based, information based, right? So either you're getting this intuitively through your own channel, or if some news has come into your awareness in some way about a new offer, something passionate on the table. But it is important for you to recognize that you're not going to have all of the answers right now. It is 100% open to limitless possibilities. Now, this High Priestess, she represents Cancer, and in 2 days' time, we are going to have Mars in Cancer. And I think Mars is going to be there for about 8.5 weeks. It's going to be a while. And, Mars is all about action. And, Cancer is about intuition. Okay. So it's this merging of the feminine and the masculine energies. And as you know, as an Aries, Mars is your ruling planet. So you're really going to be potentially challenged through this new moon. How much are you getting from in here, and how much are you getting from out there? Okay. And I'm going to go just a little bit deeper on this. Okay. So we've got, like I said, there is an offer on the table. There is information coming in. Okay. So please, Spirit, share with us information about what Aries needs to know for this new moon, and clarify the cards that are already on the table. Okay, so getting cards here, and I've got the Magician, Major Arcana. I've got Judgment, Major Arcana. We have that High Priestess, Major Arcana. So you've got some really big stuff, big energies. And what do we have here? The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. All right, perfect. Okay, so We have, like I said, this is the Judgment, and this is the Magician. And so what you're doing is you are intuiting information from a very balanced place within yourself, and you are blessing your physical life. So it is about that, about action, of course, but intuitive action. It's inspired action. And it has everything to do with the raising of your own consciousness, waking up parts of yourself that spirit knows it is going to be of your greatest benefit for achieving more connection with your destiny, with your divine path. Okay. Now, what is a divine path? A divine path is the path that holds the desire that you had when you came into this life, and then enhanced by the things that you have understood that you desire even more from this current life. So that it's the two together. All right. Your destiny is the two of those together. What you're interested in now, and then it completes by the time you're finished with this life, being on that path of what you're interested in will help complete and the promise that you made to yourself when you came into this life about the things that you wanted to achieve and experience. Okay. So you are literally manifesting here within a very balanced way, more connection. So is this passion? Is this a lover that's on the scene with you? Quite possibly. Or is this just you having a very, very, very strong, deep resonance of love with what it is that you're doing and where you're going and what kind of information? So let's see what, I want to just get a little bit more information on that Page of Swords real quick. As we see the High Priestess is guiding you. Pages. Oh, okay. All right. So we have here the Nine of Swords reversed. So this is, and what had popped out also here is the 10 of Swords upright. So the information that you are receiving is about ending something that had been weighing you down in your mind, something that you had been thinking about a lot, something that had been kind of plaguing you, something that had been like taking you out and it was of detriment to you, the way that you were seeing it. Okay. So while everything hasn't come into, because we have the Ace of Swords reversed here, while the whole picture hasn't completely revealed itself yet, you have enough information to end the mental torment so that you can move forward what you're passionate about. So that is amazing. That is really great. And so you're opening up this, look at this, the light from that window. You're opening up yourself to this new light, this fresh new, this new energy, this new information, being able to, it doesn't feel like you're learning something new as far as like education wise. It feels like you got information. It's about information that you received. Okay. So, so I hope that is helpful. So all of your energy seems to be going towards organized steps in what you are fascinated with, what you are interested in, and anything, something that had been holding you back, Aries, something that had been holding you back. Like the key unlocked. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the key unlocked, and you're now wide open to go for it, even though you don't have every answer yet. It's wide open for you to go for it. All right. Okay. So, and I just looked down, and you have the 8. So you had like the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Swords. You're literally freeing yourself from something that had you bound up in your mind. Literally free. You have unlocked the gates and you are free to go. All right. So I hope you're enjoying yourself, Aries. All right. That was wonderful, Spirit. Thank you so kindly. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to, Aries, before we go any further, I do want to go to this gold foil deck, and I want to see what Spirit has to say to you for anything that you can expect out of this new moon energy within the next 6 months. What does Spirit say to our Aries about what you can expect? Well, this is a very significant goal being reached. This is very successful energy. Okay, so you can count on what you're feeling called to move towards being successful. You can count on that. Okay. This is also, as we well know this can be where that passion of love, that offer, and where you and your lover unite. Maybe you make that commitment to come into, reside together, get married, something like that. So there is going to definitely be a major milestone being reached. And what you're feeling called to bring your attention to right now is going to be successful by the end of the next 6 months. All right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that for Aries. Okay. So let's see. Taurus. Let's go Taurus. I have to write down the timestamp here. Okay, Taurus, let's go dive into you for this new moon in Virgo. What does this mean for you? I mean, Virgo is your fellow earth sign, right? So it's got to feel very grounded. Now, it also may feel like change within your physical life may be afoot, and you can't quite see where that's going at this moment. All right, so let's find out what Spirit has to say for our beautiful. Ooh, that just flew way over. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And they're telling me that it was actually, when I picked it up, it was actually reversed. And I need to keep it that way. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So reversed Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So what you had felt, what you had felt was firm and secure and certain in your material world is now shifting. And we have the 5 of Cups, and it may not be an easy transition for you. You may be sad about this. Okay. But what is the next card? Lovers. Okay. So are you and a lover moving in together? We just saw that potential in Aries. Definitely Venus is at play. Venus is now on her home kingdom, and she is in Libra, and that has everything to do with relationships, right? Not only, but a lot that's the natural ruler of relationships and partnerships, and she is also your ruling planet, right? Taurus, Venus is. So what's going on in your relationships? What is happening to where this is about you expanding and having to make a big decision? We have the Page of Wands, information around an opportunity for you. All right, so let's go ahead and now, of course, you're a fixed sign. You want everything to stay the same. You're a fixed earth. You really want everything to stay the same. And yet at the same time, you kind of have the idea of adventure. This is about movement. This is either about travel. This is about you going somewhere new. This could be literally moving your home. Okay. You literally could be moving home, your house. All right. Let's see. I got some cards that are flipped around here. Give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get some more clarifiers for you, Taurus, to find out what's going on in your world. All right. So Page of Wands and Page of Wands was here. Oh my God. I just realized, you guys, that's 2 Page of Wands. Yeah, you're traveling, you're going places. There's news around you going somewhere. All right. So let's dive into that Page of Wands that was underneath the deck and a clarifier. Okay. All right. So here is Virgo energy, right? This is the skills that you have honed in on. This is the things that you have been practicing. This is the things that you have been focused on in fine tuning for yourself, right? You've separated yourself away from others in order to be. And we know, Taurus, says you guys have been like secluded, right? Very secluded. And you have been focused on very specific things that Spirit is directing you to. And Uranus is making sure of that transition happening in your life. So what is it that you've been taking? What is it that you have been working on and practicing and mastering in your own reality within your work? Because it has everything to do with this community. This could be your own personal family unit. This could be work family. This could be a community that you put together, a community that you are joining. More than likely, you are the leader of this community at this point of your life. Okay. More than likely. All right. So now you're taking your skills. Okay. So this travel, this going, I want to get just a little bit more. Let's go a little bit deeper with that. Please clarify the 10 of Cups coupled with the 8 of Pentacles. Yes, this is around your work. This is around your work taking you to a new place. Is this a new home? Is this a new job? This is okay. Success in your work. Work. Okay, so you may not necessarily. And here we have the two of Cups. All right. And then I had this six of Cups. As I knocked over that card a little bit, the Six of Cups revealed itself. So work from home could really be a thing. You may be expanding your home in order to accommodate your work. All right. That definitely could be the case. Put it right there. You could be definitely expanding your home in order to expand your work, right? What I'm feeling here, what I'm getting from spirit here, Taurus, is that you are feeling more at home in your work. Now, the first could be true as well. It's not off the table. Moving to a new home, you could be taking your work out further into the world. You could start doing some traveling within your job. Okay. But with the Six of Cups talks about this family, this protection of your home, this comfort in the home. It talks about you and a relationship with significant other. We had the Two of Cups, which is a relationship with somebody else. We have the Lovers. Now it's also a relationship with yourself. It's about a deep, deep resonant connection with those around you. It's going to feel like this community, these people that you're connecting with, you are going to feel so at home, and you are going to be doing your work within this family community unit. Okay. Yes. So you're probably building, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles that just revealed herself. This is nurturing. This is caring. This is the way that you're going about your expansion is through care for self, care for your life, and care for your finances. This is the way that you are, I want to say approaching, but that's not quite right. Maybe it is approaching. Maybe it is you approaching this situation in your life about how to nurture. You're approaching this situation from an angle of nurturing your material world, your energy, where you're placing your energy with great care, and your finances as well with great care. Okay. Now, we go back here, we have the Knight of Pentacles, because this is going to be a bit disruptive for you. Okay. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, this transition, this change. This change it's going to be a pretty big one. It's going to be a pretty big one, but it is all geared around support from your, it's going to be geared around you supporting other people. It's just this one big like unit. Your community, your family, your home, your work, your success. It's all coming together, and it's all being driven by that understanding of how to nurture your material world by taking good care of yourself first. Okay. This is definitely leadership energy, and it's definitely connection, soul connection type deal. Okay. And then we have this appearance of this Cancer card that has made her way in for you. And this is about being able to look at the whole picture, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, and being able to let the balance between the two guide you intuitively. Nothing is necessarily good. Nothing is necessarily bad. It's all happening for you, and you are making some significant moves based on your intuition. You're moving out of comfort zones and into something that is much more resonant with you, for you, led by you. You're going to feel at home. That's true. That is true. Wherever the direction is taking you right now, it may be, the ground may be shaky underneath you. It may be an uncomfortable move, but it is all about this. I can see this like this sphere of energy all working together, of your home, your happiness, your tender care of your reality and of yourself, and care for your community and care for your family. Cancer is also a card of family. Okay. So, and and home, it's all intuition around those kind of things, right? So your work is playing a role in with that, and you're going to feel really, really good about this. Okay. Really good. And it is going to be, this is success. Okay. This is the card of success. I think that I just kind of like the idea of putting, because I have that wall right there. If I put this back here on that wall, there we go. All right. Thank you guys for like playing with me here. Okay, so yeah, so what I want to do now for you, Taurus, is I want to find out what you can expect within the next 6 months, or by the end of the 6 months, from this big transition that's happening for you in your physical world, that's being initiated by this new moon in Virgo. Okay, Taurus, what is that final outcome? Where is it all taking you? What can you expect from this new moon? We have the Two of Swords. Well, okay. This is interesting cards. Okay, we have the Two of Swords that came out. We have the Devil that popped up, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, now, and at the bottom here we have Gemini energy. Now, you know Gemini is your second house of finances. Okay, so we had the Lovers twice. Okay, we had the Lovers twice. So we have to acknowledge that. Now, this may not necessarily be you and a lover we're talking about. Now that it's all kind of clicked as I'm seeing these all of these, final outcome cards here. What I'm seeing is that through the next 6 months, you are going to be gaining a significant amount of trust where you are not BSing yourself anymore. You are being able to use your intuition to see clearly, and you're able to manifest the desired financial and material world that is of your choosing. And you're doing this through an avenue of community, of being a destined leader within this group, and your home life being enhanced as well. And maybe even some travel in there. Okay. So that's where this is all going. It's like for you to really be able to no longer BS yourself, Taurus, and be able to be the fullness, the full expression of who you are, to gain the financial well-being, the material well-being from all of that, to like let your light shine and no longer allow yourself to be confused. I love this for you. This new moon is doing a fantastic job for you, Taurus. You are coming out on top. All right. I hope that you like that, because that felt really good to kind of get through that and understand more. Okay. So let's go ahead and thank you again, Taurus, so much for being here with me. If you have not, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right, so we can do more of this together. Okay, so now we are moving to Gemini. I'm writing down the timestamps. Okay, Gemini, let's begin with you. We'll give me a moment to reorganize these cards here. We just finished up with Taurus. Now, let's see. Gemini, are you feeling any amount of relief in your life at this point? Your second house, your house of finances, which is natively ruled by Cancer, is about to get Mars, okay, well, we're not going there quite yet. What we're talking about for you here, Gemini, is this new moon in Virgo. What does this mean for you? Okay, what does the new moon in Virgo have in store for our wonderful, beautiful Gemini? My hair is getting a little tangled up here. Gemini, we had the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. I'm asking, did you feel relief? Well, I think you desire to. Yeah. Okay. So your three cards that popped out in this tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms is, like I had said, the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. So that means that you may not necessarily be getting brand new, fresh information. It also could mean that the clarity is not quite there yet. Around what? Around you being overburdened with responsibility. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. This is a person who has been out there working and doing and being very physical, has a lot of responsibilities that they have taken on in life, and just continue that and are ready for, like, okay, how can I release some of this strain on my back? How can I relieve myself from all of the responsibilities and yet still be in integrity with my life, right? And so now the Star card is about you being aligned with the source within you. Now, this is your creative energy. This is you and the creator within you being the answer to that very question that was just posed. This is the healing that you need, because when you are tuned into your creative energy, you're able to okay, now that Ace of Swords is talking to me here. I want to go a little bit deeper with that Ace of Swords. Okay, the Ace of Swords is saying, because that's the air. That's you. That's air. Ace of Swords means you have not been tapped into your creative energy, gaining new insights from. I had another card that popped up here, and I want to see if it's still facing up inside the deck. Sorry, just a moment here, Gemini. Okay, so the card that did pop out, though, I'm going to say is Justice. This is another air. Air, right? Justice. This is cause and effect, karma, cause and effect. What I put out comes back in. This is also strong commitment, very strong commitment to what your heart desires. And it's coming after the Star card. And this is, okay, so what I was saying about the Ace of Swords, was really talking to me here. The Ace of Swords is telling me that you have not been opening yourself up to fresh ideas. Okay, you're not open up to fresh ideas because you got too much responsibility. And the karma here is that you're just getting more responsibility. Okay, but Venus being in Libra, again, this is air, right? Venus being in air, she knows what your heart wants. She knows what you truly desire. Okay, and she is going to be making some moves on your behalf if you haven't already felt it. So let's go ahead, and there's the 10 of Swords. Get some more clarifiers here. Temperance, Temperance, alchemy, taking a challenging situation and making something even more significantly important and gratifying for yourself. And then we have the Emperor. Okay, so 10 of Swords, Temperance, and the Emperor. So you want to be the authority in your life. You want to be the master of wielding, with this scepter right here, wielding life force energy in a very responsible way for you. Okay. Now, the 10 of Wands is about responsibility. And so what you're doing, what this new moon here is doing for you, okay, is giving you the opportunity to choose whether or not I want to work hard or I want to play with creating. And so it's been tormenting you, right? There's been some torment in here, but you're ready for that to end because it's a 10. You're ready for the torment to end. You're ready for the difficult work and heavy load that you've been carrying to be relieved. It's in your head. It's been swirling around there, and the way that you've been perceiving to not have necessarily a way out of this. But what's happened through this whole experience is you're able to use that information. You're able to use what the experience, the things that you've been through to your advantage to help support your creative energy. Okay, so how does that work together? Because they seem, and throughout this reading, it seemed like they're opposing energies. And yet, what I'm being told here is that they're actually working together. But okay, here's why. Because you're tired of working so hard. You're tired of all the responsibility. You're tired of being weighed down like that. And so, because you're tired of it, you are tapping into a creative energy that you had not before in order to get solutions to alleviate yourself, okay? And to be able to be responsible for your life and through a creative avenue. Okay? You want to be responsible for your life through a creative avenue. So you're taking this challenge. It's kind of like the diamond, right? It starts out as coal, and that pressure and that pressure and that pressure and pressure over a long period of time begins to create something magnificent, this beautiful gem, okay, that's worth an enormous amount of money, depending on the size of it, okay? And that's what's happening. This work that you have been doing, because Gemini, you can very much easily go along with somebody else's vision if you are on board with the vision. But how much do you trust your own vision? How much do you trust your own creativity to be able to deliver to you the wealth that's available in who you are as a diamond? So that pressure from work is making you open your creativity to find a solution, to move in the direction of just being able to create what you want to create, and to use your skills as a writer, as a communicator, as the things that you enjoy doing. Use those to your advantage to be able to support yourself again. Be able to support yourself in a responsible way. All right, so now let's go ahead, Gemini, and let's find out what the outcome at the end of this 6 months has in store for you within the next 6 months. What is being initiated? What's going on here for you, and what you can expect out of? We know what's being initiated. You're being called to heal through creativity. You're being called to heal through creativity and to open yourself up to all the blessings by being exactly who you are. Okay, so let's yeah, it's exactly what I said. Out of conflict, you're aligned. And this is your ruling planet here, Mercury in Sagittarius, Mercury in adventurous action, in taking action on something. Success. Okay? This is where you are able to celebrate and to see what it's all been for. All right? And by the end of this initiating period of time, at least by the end of the 6 months, you're going to have mastered that ability to be able to alleviate yourself from the burdens that you are now bearing, and being able to support yourself through creative venture. Okay, and be able to trust that. But that final outcome is about like being able to alchemize the challenge of the responsibility into using your creativity to support yourself and to thrive. Okay, so, and you can expect that to be successful, and it opens up this a whole new world for you of opportunity and creativity, and it is destined through your spirit. This is you and your spirit co-creating together. This is spirit bring the hand of God. And what is the hand of God? What is that? That is what your higher self and you have designed together. Okay, and it will be successful. That's wonderful news for you, Gemini. Okay, thank you so much for Gemini for joining me here. All right, we're going to go ahead and move to Cancer now. And okay, Cancer, how are you doing? How are you doing, Cancer, with this new moon in Virgo? So you are the moon, and right, your sign represents the moon, and now you are in a very earthbound, playful, and I mean playful as in mutable, flexible. Okay, so this has got to kind of feel really good to you here, Cancer. You're touching ground, and we just pulled 2 Cancer cards here. So you're touching ground, and you are doing it all very intuitively. You are doing it all very, very, very intuitively. Okay, so that's the moon, and that is the Queen of Cups, both of Cancer, and we have the world sign, and we have Gemini energy. Okay, Gemini rules your 12th house of subconscious, self-undoing, self-sabotage, could be, but also what your spirit truly desires. Okay, so now we have here the Six of Cups. I believe this is also a Cancer energy. It's definitely a water sign, right? So this is where your home and your connections with the people that you absolutely love and adore are very enhanced. It's a very, very well protected, very comfortable energy. Now, there's an ending of a cycle here. Okay, we're ending a cycle. What is that cycle that we're ending? And well, it's been this path that you had been on, right? So that you can. What's fascinating here is that you have this little crustacean here, the crab. It's not really a crab, but crustacean on this path. There were distractions around you, but you're headed to this bigger ocean, right? And you're passing through the gates or the pillars of wisdom, right? You're passing through the pillars of wisdom, being guided by your intuition, your consciousness, because it looks like this is the sun and the moon together. So your consciousness and your intuition, what you're focused on out here, and your intuition are working together, okay, to guide you on that path. Now, these pillars of wisdom are also represented in this, in her position, okay, the position she's in, to open to receive. Okay, she's open to be able to receive what? Creative energy, creation energy, based on her heart's desire. Now she's looking at that cup like she just won the biggest prize in the world. Biggest prize in the world. And then why would that come through? Interesting. We have the world card. We have the world card. Fresh news. Fresh news. Okay. So it seems to me that you have done some serious inner work. Okay. Very serious inner work, in order to be able to have this good news coming from your 12th house, okay, coming from your spirit, your subconscious, okay? Now, I am going to use the traditional Rider-Waite to get some more information. And really what I want information on is that world and that Page of Swords, okay? World and Page of Swords for a beautiful Cancer here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles. That's two queens. You're approaching your life from you are engaging in your life from a very nurturing way, and it's opening up this new opportunity for you. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck here. We just got a kind of a peek in to see what's going on behind the scenes for you. And we have alignment. This is alignment within your personal power, alignment in your communication, speaking your heart's desire. And it's action. This is the high priestess. This is the Empress. The Empress. Okay, so the world. Oh my God, you got the moon, you got the world, you have the Empress, you have the sun, and you have the star. All working together here with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, your Six of Cups, and your Page of, with the Page of Swords. You are about to have a very, very good time in your life. If I were this, what's at the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Pentacles. It's time to play with your reality. So you have been able to receive knowledge on how you're going to move about the world in the world from a very different standpoint inside of yourself. Okay, this is a new version of you that has embodied personal power, has been able to wield life force energy, maybe as in, I know what I focus on, I get more of. and you know exactly where to place that focus. Okay. Cancer, you're knowing exactly where to place that focus because you're now doing it from this very wise place inside of you. You have the wisdom now. So Cancers, you as crabs, right? You will circle around and circle around and circle around and circle around. You will go out of the water and into the water, retreat under the rock, come back into the beautiful sunlight, bask in the sunlight, go back into the water, go back under the rock, back and forth until you have gained all of the information on something. Okay? All of the information that you needed to gain. And you're looking at it from all of these different perspectives, all these different ways. And you've been receiving and receiving and receiving and receiving wisdom and knowledge and information. And now the information here that you're getting is you've got it. You've got more good news on the way, how to support who you are, like, and as in like a promotion, a trip, you won something fantastic. You want whatever it is that's coming your way is about supporting you on the subjects that you have been gaining all the wisdom on. And you are about to have a lot of fun, and you're about to receive, because this star card is the Empress together tells me that you are about to gain a lot of blessings, reward, however you want to look at that. But there is a lot of sort of like everything is coming back to you that you have put out. All right. You are now reaping the harvest. Everything is coming in. Your ship is coming in, Cancer, and you are about to have a lot of fun within your material world, financially speaking, job wise, all of it in your home life. Everything is working together for you, and you are feeling a sense of being empowered. You can speak your truth, and you know that you are lined up with exactly what you want, and it's coming directly to you. Okay, so yes, you can expect to have a lot of fun over the next 6 months and receive a lot. And look, that just slid out from underneath that deck as I was moving in was the the 9 of Cups, which is where this is genie in the bottle. You get everything that you want. You get all of your heart's desires are fulfilled. Okay. It's time. I think that you believe, as well as I do, Cancer, it is time for you, right? Okay, so I'm actually going to now turn to the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms, and I am going to ask Spirit, what can you expect? And we know it's going to be great, right? What can you expect that final outcome to be within the next 6 months? Where is this all taking you ultimately? Ultimately, where is it taking you, Cancer? Seven of Cups. A lot of potential. A lot of potential. Opening up all kinds of possibilities for you. And you are the High Priestess. You are full of unlimited potential, aren't you? So 7 of Cups. Let's keep going here. 7 of Cups. Where is this taking our wonderful Cancer? All right. Okay. So what is happening here is because, okay, so I'm going to show you. I have the 7 of Cups. I have the Devil. I have Justice. I have 7. That's 2 sevens now. 7 of Swords and 5 of Wands. This is about your fear of commitment. That's what's going on here. So as you are enjoying the heck out of your life over the next 6 months, Cancer, and you are just like, it's just coming in. You're just like filling your basket and filling your basket and filling this blessing and this great thing and this good thing and this good thing. What happens though, through all of this, by the end of the 6 months, you are going to have addressed and been able to, I guess the word would be heal to heal your fear of commitment. And because you recognize that nothing is forever, that you always have a choice to choose something else for yourself, Cancer. So it's not set in stone, but it is whatever it is that you are learning or that you're just deciding to commit to. It is as good as you make it, for as long as you make it good. That's the lesson. That's the outcome. This is the revelation. That's the word I'm looking for. This is the revelation for you here, Cancer, is that you will recognize that things are as good as you choose for them to be. And so you don't have to be afraid of committing to it, because the happiness comes from in here. It comes from inside of you. So you can be in a situation for as long as you would like, because you don't have to suffer through difficulty to be loyal to it, the situation. You have the choice of staying, going, being present, moving your attention somewhere else, whatever it is, because your drive is happiness. That's the wisdom that you gained. Your drive is happiness, and the happiness is in here. And so you can have it all. You can do it all. You can commit to one thing. You can commit to 10 things. You can commit to 10 things. And then 5 days later, commit to 12 things. Or 5 days later, commit to nothing. You have all of that flexibility within you, because the happiness is all coming from in here. And you can be happy engaging how you choose. So you will no longer be afraid of commitment by the time this full moon culminates in the next 6 months. Your fear of commitment is washing down the stream. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Cancer. All right. So thank you, Cancer, so much for being here with me. I love you guys. And we are going to move into Leo now and find out what this full moon in Leo has, or full moon in Virgo has in store for our Leo friends. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and begin with you. And I've been intuitively guided to move forward with the traditional Rider Waite here. Let's find out what's in store for our beautiful Leos. I almost said Libra. What's in store for? Ooh, okay. This is putting yourself in the position of being able to receive more than you had been able to receive before. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles talks about, so there's balance here in this card, right? There's balance here in this man's hand, all right? He is handing this philanthropist, this good doer, this charity giver. And that doesn't mean that you're going to get a handout of charity. That's not what this means. What this is talking about is that this person is sort of delegating only what these two can receive. So when we have the Six of Pentacles come up, what we're really looking at is putting ourselves in a position of being open to receive, recognizing where we had limited ourselves. And the balance of those scales are coming in. That's what I'm kind of like, to keep things flowing the way that they have been. But now it's time to receive more. Okay. Now it's time to put yourself into, and now at the bottom of this deck here, I see the Queen of Swords for you, Leo. And she's talking about truth. She's talking about taking the knowledge that you have and being able to move forward comfortably and with clarity into your future. Now we have the scales here where you're opening yourself up to receive. And we have Libra here, who is talking about you having the knowledge and clarity to bless your future, moving forward clearly into your future. So what else do we have? And there's another Libra card. Isn't that fascinating that I was saying, I almost said Libra instead of Leo. And now we've got three emanations of Libra here for you. This is about something unseen. This is a very strong decision that needs to be made that you're not quite sure of. So we have clarity, and then we have what happens just before you have clarity. So what is this? What is this that's looking to expand within you, Leo, through this new moon in Virgo? Okay, so it's definitely about personal power, an 8. Abundance, 8. It's about action, aligned action, and it is about information. Okay, all right, we've got those all in that adventurous Sagittarius card. Okay, Mercury and Sagittarius. We have you moving forward out of your comfort zone based on intuition. Okay, let's see what else for Leo. Tell us more about what's going on with Leo. Now this is okay. So what you're getting here from these cards right now, because I have the 4 of Pentacles and I have the 5 of Swords. Okay, and this is Aquarius. Now Pluto is an Aquarius. Okay, this one talks about is about winning at all cost and seeing things the way that you want to see them, regardless of how anybody else sees it. Now that can go really well for you where you're not buying into something that somebody else wants or says how to go about it. Okay. Or it can go like, where you're stifling yourself from being able to receive inspiration or knowledge from somebody else on how you could go about this different. So it could be at your detriment. All right. And so I think that you're not willing to maybe take a look at this situation because you're not willing to it feels uncomfortable getting out of your comfort zone. Because the whole goal for you right now is to maintain physical security. Okay. Financial, material, physical security. So that's limiting you from being able to receive more. So you're only getting crumbs right now. You're only able to receive a small portion of what's actually available for you because you're not quite willing to look at the bigger picture or get an idea from outside of yourself because you don't want it to be too disruptive. You don't want it to be too disruptive for you, Leo. So what does Spirit have to say in addition to that for you? What else would Spirit like you to know? Using the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. Please provide clarity on this reading. That Queen of Swords and the Chariot. These two are just talking really strong right now. Really strong. Knight of Cups, passion. Knight of Cups, passion. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Death. Death. Passion. Knight of Swords. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now we know 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands is about you being bound to the responsibilities in your life. Okay. So when I'm looking here and I'm saying, what is it that's keeping you so locked into this position that you're in when Spirit is saying, go, 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 go for it, go for it, go for it. You've got what it takes to go for it. You're aligned to something great. You're aligned to something great. This passion in this Knight of Cups is about being in love with something, someone or something. And the Knight of Swords says that you just keep going on the information that you currently have. And death is trying to transform that. So it's like it's trying to take what you love to do, that has become overly burdened in your life, okay? You're taking on too much of a good thing is wearing you down. And you've lost connection with the passion. All right. So, and that's holding you back. It's holding you back. It's holding you back. All right. How does Leo move forward? We have the Sun and the Emperor. Now, this is you. This is you, Leo. We have the Sun. This is pure consciousness. This is life itself. And this is wielding life force energy in a responsible way. Fascinating, because the 10 of Wands was at the end, was at the bottom of this deck. You know, it's been coming through your guys' readings for some time now, Leo, for you to have fun, right? For you to have fun. And that was going to be very helpful for you. So what's transforming here is instead of working hard to maintain responsibility, okay? It is about are you having a good time with it? How are you looking at the situation? Are you looking at what you're doing as it is an obligation? Where can you alleviate the burdens? And I have these 4 cards that came out. This is the Ace of Swords. Now we start seeing swords, the way that you're thinking about. This is about a new truth for you, a new truth, new clarity, new perception. And you're going to take this, who you are, this consciousness, and you're going to get a fresh idea, a really big, like life-changing fresh idea. And it is going to be about taking those challenges, okay? What has been difficult for you, and you are going to be able to intuitively turn it into something that is positive for your life. And what I mean by positive is that your life is flourishing, okay? That you are abounding in happiness and joy. You are abundant in nature. This is about success in your career, okay? This is a U card, okay? This is success. Wherever others can see it, others can see your success. And this is about the traditional way of doing things. Orthodox. Leo, you're being very stubborn right now. I have to say, you're being very, very, very stubborn. Quite stubborn, because you're torn between how do I enjoy my life and how do I stay responsible? How do I be responsible to me and being responsible to everybody else? Do I have the Ace of Wands? I have the Ace of Wands. Where is the relief for our beautiful? That's plain and simple right there. Very plain and simple. Falling in love with what you do. Passion in what you do. Passion in what you do. But it seems to me with this Hierophant on the table, on the 10 of Wands there, that you're going to have to redefine success. You're going to have to redefine stability. Because you're holding on so tight to this idea of how to maintain stability. I'm going to go back to the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms here. You're holding on so tight that you're not necessarily letting the love flow through you, which it naturally does. And you're not letting yourself expand. What does our beautiful Leo need to do? Justice, commitment, okay? Cause and effect. The Tower. Justice and the Tower. So, so what we're looking at here is what you have committed yourself to is going to be restructured. It's going to be brought down to it's going to shake up the very foundation. I'm surprised at this point that we haven't seen the devil. Let's keep going for our Leos here. Tell us about this Justice in this Tower card, please. Two of Cups, you and your higher self, connection. The Emperor. And the Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles again. Material stability, material stability. What does this Emperor want from you? The Two of Cups is where you have the strong connection, either with a soulmate connection. Okay. All right. Okay. And we have Leo here. We have Leo at the bottom of this deck. All right. This is your home life. This is, again, this is where you have a strong connection with a significant other and a stable, comfortable home environment. Okay. All right. This is you in connection with your higher self, in connection with the soulmate. All right. This is what your heart desires. Right. And this is what sparks and lights your fire. Okay. So this Emperor, so you are, instead of you answering to this idea of work and pushing yourself so hard because you've been taught that that's how you succeed, that that's how you maintain stability, that's how you get what you want in life. Now, at the very beginning in the intro here, I talked about us as our consciousness rises. We are we are getting to recognize that as we wield life force energy through us, that is that very consciousness that you represent, that is what creates the success, the external success. It is our connection with Source to take our challenges and recognize our preferences from those challenges, and to be able to now have that move through us by simply being observant of it inside. Now, this moon is in Virgo. Moon, intuition. Virgo is going to be about dedication to work. Humanitarian. Your intuition is telling you to not work so hard because you're limiting yourself from what's possible because you're working so hard, and instead fall in love with your passions and come from that place. Come from the place of what lights my fire, what sparks my joy, what gets me up in the morning and has me excited to be doing it. And you may have to move away from some things. You may have to let go of some of those commitments in order to commit to your own happiness, to follow your intuition that is guiding you to be able to expand to higher heights. And this will be the mastery of self. Now, when we have mastery of self, we do this in a very responsible way. Mastery of self is responsible in all areas of our life, but you're having to not have to work so hard for it, Leo. It's time for you to enjoy. It's time for you to enjoy. Okay? It's time for you to enjoy. Fall back in love with what you do. Fall in love with something that recognize. Here we go. Leos, Recognize what you are in love with. What can you sink your teeth into and it's juicy, right? And let that be your muse for how you conduct yourself. And watch how the universe responds to you, Leo. Watch how the universe continues to allow more of that into your life because you're attracting it, not because you're working hard for it. It's time to let yourself off the hook, Leo. Let yourself off the hook from working so hard and follow your passions. All right, Leo. It took us a minute to get there because you're very stubborn. You're very stubborn. But I can appreciate that. Definitely can appreciate holding on to a commitment, holding on to my word, holding on to this idea of the way that I go about things. You are the fixed fire sign. This is how we do things. Fixed fire, right? And yet your time for you to come out of that comfort zone and to move with clarity because you have a lot of knowledge. You have access to a lot of knowledge. Use that knowledge that you have to be in love with what you do, and you will be able to receive a lot more in terms of physical, material, financial well-being. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. I know this is not an easy transition. Consciousness itself is changing. And so how do you wield that? How do you move that? How do you flex that in your own life, right? Without letting others down, without letting yourself down, without, dropping a ball and not having what you need. Universe has got your back. And when you recognize that, you will master your reality. And I know that you guys love mastering things. Okay, Leo, again, thank you so much for being here. I am going to move over to Virgo now. Virgos, how is this new moon affecting you? All right, Virgo, this is exciting for you guys, right? New moon, new intentions, new insights on who you are. Okay, so I am shuffling here the traditional Rider-Waite, and I am going to find out what this new moon in Virgo has in store for our lovely Virgos. You got to be feeling it. You guys have been under the gun to trust yourself and the transitions happening in your life, right? That has been, wow, you've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So when I talked opening up potentials with that Seven of Cups, having fun, and look at you, Virgo, having a good time. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, the good time might be crossing you. It's either helping you or hurting you. Are you having fun? And are you having too much fun? Is it out of balance? Okay. But fun is always a significant key in waking up parts of ourselves that have been dormant in order to fulfill our desires, the next desirable version of ourselves. Okay. Now you are in a complete and absolute harmony with your life. You're being very protective. You see how her hand is on those pentacles? You are being very protective of your energy in a way that just says, where I put my focus is what I get more of, right? And she is very aware, very keenly aware of her surroundings, okay? And the life that she has built for herself. She is not being, there is nothing blindsiding this Nine of Pentacles. And you are seeing very clearly how there's new opportunities opening up for you. But it's a lot of potentials. Maybe even it's a lot more potentials than you had expected. It might be a lot more potentials than you had expected. So it's got you a little bit out of whack here because you're wanting to kind of control it. You're wanting to organize it, right? You're wanting to be all organized. And yet what's being organized is parts of you that are coming up that you didn't even know existed anymore. Okay. In order to bring you to the next desirable version of yourself and of your life. We have the Hierophant here because this is all about tradition, right? You're wanting things to be, you're wanting to know that you want to know what the new normal looks like, Virgo. You want to know what the next new normal looks like. All right, I'm like, where do I even go? Because that's probably how you're feeling. I'm like, where do I go? Which deck do I even use next? Where do I go for you guys? All right, we're going to Tarot Sacred Kingdoms. Okay, that's where we're going. No. We're gonna do more shuffling. You guys got me excited for your life. You really do. You guys have me pretty excited for your life. What does your new normal look like? What you want to know. What you want to know. That's what the whole reading is saying. I'm secure. I'm good. I know that I've got, opportunity popping up. I've got potentials here. What does my new normal look like? Okay, Temperance. King of Pentacles. Love that for you. Devil. I'm going to keep going. I don't feel like I want more. Okay, so Temperance is major arcana. Devil is major arcana. King of Pentacles. Empire of Wealth is what that guy's talking about. 9 of Pentacles. Reversed. We had 9 of Pentacles upright over there. Hanged Man. Getting a pretty good idea what this is telling us. So you had to overcome subconscious patterning. You can trust your higher self. And maybe this is you trusting your higher self because you're coming into a connection with a soulmate. But this is you and your higher self working together. Okay, let's just leave it there. You and your higher self are working together to overcome old patterns, old cycles, old beliefs that are outdated. Okay, now this isn't the first time we've seen this for you, Virgo. All right, so what you had to overcome, that's what it's saying. What you had to overcome. What belief, what subconscious patterning was playing out these cycles over and over and over again for you, Virgo, is where you had fought your physical life. What do I mean by that? Where you had not been satisfied. There's more to this. Okay. All right, Virgo. King of Pentacles. Okay. This is you on top of your game. This is you building your empire of wealth. This is you having it all. Okay. All right. Temperance is where you take that challenge. It's where you take that challenge and you make it something that works really well for you. You see how this angelic being here is looking over the cliffs there, the mountains. It's mountains, and mountains in tarot represent challenges. Okay, and this judgment here is where you brought all this heal parts of you that you have left dormant inside of yourself that you just didn't think were necessary. Okay, those parts of you are being called up and being healed. Okay, creates this healed version of you, and now allows you to be able to receive information from source, information from your higher self. That information from your higher self was all about how you were closing yourself off. Like it's like you're being so hard on yourself about where you were financially. That's what you've had to heal. That's what you've had to overcome, is how you have related to your finances, related to your opinion about your life, and how you have kind of separated yourself from yourself because it was never quite good enough. It wasn't abundant enough. It didn't contain all of the things that you had decided were successful. You hadn't like reached the final goal yet. So you just kept working against yourself because you were never accepting yourself. You were never accepting your life the way that it was, way that it is currently. It's always like you're striving for more, proving yourself to be capable of more. Maybe even proving yourself so that other people get what they need, and you aren't always necessarily giving to yourself so that you're getting what you need. That definitely can be a thing here for you. But what this moon is bringing up for you is how much you get to now enjoy your life exactly the way that it is, to appreciate life 100% who it is, you in your life 100% the way that you are. And it's through that acceptance of self, of your materials, your current material circumstances. It is through that everything opens up for you. It is through acceptance of who you are in your life exactly the way that it is now. And that gives you the agility. Now you're going to love this. And you're immutable, so maybe so, but you're also Earth, so I don't know. It gives you the flexibility to be able to, this is your new normal. I'm answering your new normal. Your new normal is the internal flexibility necessary to go with the flow and to trust that you're exactly where you are, exactly who you are, exactly perfect at all times. Does that make sense, Virgo? You're exactly where you need to be, exactly all the time, in exactly perfect position for yourself. And you accepting that, completely accepting that, gives you the flexibility necessary to move forward and to be consistently in flow. That's your new normal, is to have flexibility in flow. So that you can go, you're not trying to control circumstances anymore in order for yourself to feel safe. That's your new normal, which can sound a little bit scary. I'm sure can be very, very scary. And yet, what a relief to not have to control things. What a relief to just accept everything that is perfect the way that it is, and that you have the opportunity to expand it through your connection with Source. And when you accept yourself fully, that is the access point. You're not fighting against your life. You're not fighting against who you are. That is the access point to your divine spirit and to your inspiration of spirit. That's your new normal. You co-creating with spirit in flow, flexibility in flow through self-acceptance. That's a big deal. That's a real, when I said, Virgo, this is your moon. This is your this is your moon. This is your moon. So now what I want to do is, I've got your new normal. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that Spirit would like to say to you on behalf of your beautiful full new moon by the time it becomes full? At the bottom of the deck, what do we have? Two of Cups. You and your higher self. Turning the wheels of fate. in a very fortunate direction for you. Now, here is where everything is just, this is sudden accelerated change. Sudden accelerated change. You expanding what you're capable of receiving, and it puts you in a completely new position in your life of being footloose, fancy free, and ready for the next thing. That by the end of this cycle, okay, your fortunes will have increased because of your acceptance for yourself. And you will be able to expand with sudden changes and be able to be ready for the next great thing, the next great thing, the next great thing, the next great thing. That's big for you, Virgos, because I know how the word could be fearful. The word definitely could be fearful of change. And that only comes from our desire to control things. You don't need to control anything anymore. You don't need to control anything anymore. You don't have to have the answers. You don't have to have it all figured out. You get to just be in the moment and enjoying yourself, enjoying your life, and being able to receive inspiration on where to go and how to move to gain the next, abundant thing that you would like to see and have in your life. Okay. Whatever that means to you. But yeah, you are gaining flexibility. You're gaining flexibility with this new moon. So congratulations on the gift from the universe. And you have done a wonderful job to prepare yourself for this. I think that you're ready for that kind of relief. I think you're ready, Virgo, for that kind of relief. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, Virgo, we're going to move over to Libra now. Libra, how are you doing with, Libra, with Venus being back in your sign? How's that going for you? But what we really want to know here is what you're doing with this new moon. That's why we're here today. What are you doing with this new moon in Virgo, Libra? Now, as I was saying that, the hangman pops out. What I was about to say is Virgo represents your 12th house of personal sabotage, of subconscious desires, of, the underlying story underneath it all. How have you programmed yourself? And is it working for you? That's what this new moon in Virgo is working on for you. Okay. So here it is. Like, this is you having to get very, very clear on making some pretty good decisions for yourself. And you can't quite see the answer yet because it's behind the scenes. We have Scorpio and we have Pisces. Now, we are about to have an eclipse in Pisces, and you're probably going to feel that pretty strong, okay? But because it's Pisces Virgo axis, you're ramping up for this. This new moon is preparing you. It's giving you insight on what you can expect, Libra, for this. It's going to be an 18-month, but it begins we're looking at 2 years, really. We're looking at 2 years, the next 2 years of this Pisces Virgo axis supporting our growth. We'll put it that way. Okay. And with that being in your subconscious, it is about you. Here we go. What's behind the scenes? What's underneath it all? Where's the emotional stability? What do you find inside of yourself to claim emotional stability? What's underneath all of it? And is it emotionally stable? Are you in connection with your emotions? And this here Pisces card, this Hanged Man, is about being able to ask yourself those deeper questions. Where do I gain my emotional stability? And can I rely on this intuition? Because this is her having to rely. She's got her back to the water. She's got her back to the moon. Which is all about that intuition, right? She's got her back to it, and she wants to use the knowledge that she already has. She wants to use her brain. She wants to use her brain for this. And what's going on here is that you've got to use your higher mind. your intuition. Okay. Because if you keep thinking about things the way that you have been thinking about them, which is interesting because this is very similar to Leo's reading, if you keep thinking about things the way that you have been, you're not going to be able to see what you need to see. What you need to see is inside here. Okay, so this is like taking what you know to be true and like, I'll fight you on it. Like, challenge me. Challenge me. I know it to be true. But it's time to let go of what you know to be true and instead be asking yourself the deeper question of, do I want to be right or do I want to feel good? And what do I base feeling good on? Okay, Libra, we're going deeper. You guys are going deep on this. You guys are going deep. Okay. Let me just adjust myself in this chair. I've been sitting here for a few minutes. Okay, so let's go deeper, Libra. Let's go deeper. Let's find out more about your emotional stability and how your thoughts can get in the way of that. Five of Wands, conflict. Five of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, remember? Conflict. Now, I love the fives. I do. I love the fives because through that agitation, through this confrontation, this conflict, through this conflict, I am able to come to a brand new realization and I am able to liberate myself beyond. It's literally like, it's like, I always look at it like it's like the breaking through, groundbreaking. I'm breaking through the ground in order to rise up to something new. Okay. Liberation. Now, you guys are all about liberation. So not surprising. If you guys are always all about liberation and this axis, oh, I just ran that over. This axis that we're on is about, is influencing your subconscious. And this is the Strength card talking about being able to face any fears that you have, taming any wild beasts inside of there so that you can be more stable inside of your own body and trusting yourself so that you're at peace, so that you have all of the possibilities that are available for you open. Those avenues are wide open for you. Okay. So you're going to be facing some fears. And you're going to recognize with the Ace of Swords here, you're going to have a perspective change. You're going to have clarity. This is absolute clarity. But with clarity does come change. Once you see it, you've got to do something with it, right? And you've got to do something different. You've got to do something different. You can no longer allow yourself in any way, shape, or form to be manipulated by somebody else's idea of doing something. We have here at the bottom of the deck, I just saw for you, Libra, I saw here we have the King of Wands. This is opportunities coming your way. This is business, professional opportunities coming your way and you being ready to take those opportunities, okay? You being ready to take those opportunities. So, where do you gain your your emotional stability? And what do you need to see? That clarity, that clarity, that clarity, that clarity. In order to stop fighting yourself, stop fighting others, where okay, so here as I'm shuffling, I see the Queen of Wands, which is about absolute confidence in your desires and what the direction you're going. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Fire energy, action, confident action, okay? Out of a comfort zone. This is the life that you built and you're about to walk out that door. Okay, all right. Okay, I told you, changes a foot here, changes a foot. What is it changing? What do you see What is it that you see that gives you this big perspective change? What do you now know that was behind the scenes or hidden to you before? What do you now know? That was the Four of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Hold on. We got Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. You got something big cooking up here for you, Libra. Big cooking up for you. You're cooking. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Four of Swords. How does this all come together? Three of Wands. And the Sun. All right. Okay. I'm going to put this all together here because this is huge for you. You got some big stuff going on here, Libra. All right. Okay. High Priestess is telling us that you're cooking up something big and it's not quite seen yet. Now, we have the Two of Swords twice. Can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. I can't see it yet. Four of Swords. Trusting your alignment. At peace inside of yourself. The strength is Leo, right? The strength is being able to, we got Leo on the table with strength. We got Leo on the table with the King of Wands. And we have the Sun that also came out. Your consciousness about, and I'm being drawn here to the, where'd it go? Yes, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups is about your life being so full of happiness and joy that it's a repurposement. Like I'm doing life from a very different place. I'm using the powers, the skills, the knowledge that I have to do something different, to do something very, very different that is uplifting not only to myself, but because it's uplifting to myself, it's uplifting to others around me. Okay. This is deep happiness, deep satisfaction, greatest joy, and ultimate peace because you're aligned with where you're at. That's why. Okay. You are realigning your sense of emotional stability with consciousness itself. Because I have, what does that even mean though? Right? I have the King I have the King Scorpio here, the King of Cups with the Sun. With the High Priestess. This is phenomenal. I don't even know. I'm stumped on the words exactly the exact words to use to be able to describe the magnitude of what I'm feeling for you, Libra, and how much your life is about to take a very extreme quantum leap because your consciousness and your happiness are one. Does that make sense? Like what you are paying attention to, what you are putting all of your stock, all of your faith, all of your power is in what is not tangible, what cannot be seen, what is essentially ineffable. It comes to you in the moment. It's the power of intuition itself. You are literally guiding your entire life based on intuition. And you are now putting, like, if you had all of your money and you're buying stock, you're buying that stock of happiness based on happiness itself. Your wealth is coming from happiness itself. Libra, this is big. Every single avenue of what you desire for yourself is literally opening up. You want a new car, you want a new house, you want a better relationship with your family members. What do you want? You want a new, your garden to bear more fruit in whatever way that looks for more money. What is it that you want, Libra? Because you now are aligning yourself with the idea of happiness, period. You get happiness from every single angle, and you don't need all of that in order for you to feel satisfied, because satisfaction it can't be labeled anymore with an item, with a thing. What you have done for yourself is you have given up the strife to achieve. Does that mean you won't achieve? Absolutely not. You're going to actually raise to new heights of what possibly you can achieve. It will just continue to go. Your prosperity and what you're able to accomplish grows exponentially, Libra, because you have decided that you are buying all stock, blind stock and barrel. I don't even know how to say that, but I don't know how to say that. If you know how to say that, let me know. Lock, stock, and barrel. There we go. Lock, stock, and barrel, all in the consciousness of happiness, the consciousness of your higher self, and nothing else will do. And everything comes from that. Libra, your life, what you have reprogrammed your subconscious to do is to stop having any conflict with anybody or anything anymore. And instead, choose happiness. And through that, you will have it all. Through that very decision, you will have it all. Okay, Libra, this was powerful. I mean, you guys have had some I can feel the magnitude of your guys' readings through me. Like, I can't, like, literally, like the true self. I don't know if you've ever read anything about when somebody meets like the true self, and it's this it's like this massive fire being that has the power to destroy the universe if it wanted to, but instead it's all your creative energy that's creating the universe. That's what you're tapping into. And when you meet the true self, like the ego is obliterated. When you meet the true self, it scared the stuffing out of people. Okay? You're meeting your true self, Libra. You're meeting your true self. This is what Marianne Williamson was talking about when she said that we're more afraid of who we actually are. We're more afraid of our own power than anything else. And you face that, because we saw the strength card. You face it, and you face your true self, and you simply are happiness and joy and purpose and abundant because of it. And this is wonderful for you, Libra. I am really impressed with what's possible for you. Really impressed with you right now. And are you feeling it? Can you relax into that? Can you just relax into just happiness? And that's all it ever took. That's all it ever took. It's just happiness. Okay. All right, Libra. I love you guys so much. I hope that was helpful for you. I felt it was extraordinary from my perspective here. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here with me. Do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more of this. We can do more of this together. And I can tell you how great you are. I tell everybody how great they are. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward with Scorpio now. And Scorpio, let's see. Okay, Scorpio, how are we doing here? How are we doing with everything that's going on with this new moon for you? How is that impacting your world? Well, it's impacting you and somebody. Definitely impacting you and somebody. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm being told to take all of these cards here. That came out different. I'm sure you're feeling things coming out different as well. Okay, so this is a soulmate connection. It's you and your soulmate, or you and your higher self. This is you and all of your manifesting power, being able to wield life force energy. I say that a lot, but it's about you being able to tap into your own intuition, being able to tap into your unlimited resources of the universe in a very balanced way in order for what? A happy, harmonious home. a happy, all the blessings that come from a beautiful, emotionally supportive community environment. Okay. And now here we are with a decision being made. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Tell us about this decision that's being made. Something that you manifested in terms of a soulmate, fulfilling you emotionally, and yet there's a decision to be made. What is that decision? Okay, so first of all, you're going to need to go deep. You're going to need to go deep. You're going to need to be able to accept the fact that life doesn't need to be turbulent and challenging, and go move towards trust. Trust that you're being guided to calm shores, calm waters, calm emotionally, calm. I'm just thinking calm, open blue skies, like everything is good. Okay, you're being guided to that. Now, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is very optimistic, very auspicious for you. Okay, this is about the things that you have been doing, and the decisions that you have been making are literally turning the wheels of fate in your favor. Okay, this is about commitment. This could be a marriage. This could be something like you even being married to yourself. True. Even being married to you and your higher self, being married to you and what feels great and satisfying to you. Okay, but you are making a very strong commitment, and through this decision that you are making, though, it's going to be challenging. It's challenging you to step away from something that wasn't working for you. Now, this could be an old pattern of thinking. This could be some sort of like satisfaction that you got from an unhealthy place. This could be a habit that you are letting go of. This could be a relationship that you're letting go of. Okay? Because you're married to yourself now. And that's a good thing for a period of time, right? Forever, if you wanted to be. I mean, would that be the saddest thing, that you live your best life being you? No, it wouldn't. But here's the thing, is that you're regretting because it's changing your physical world. What you thought, where you thought that your stability was, where you thought that you could hang your hat, what was home, what was certain is changing. What you thought in your material world it was certain is changing. Okay? And you're doing this. You're behind this. This isn't happening to you. This is happening through you. Okay? This isn't happening to you. This is happening through you. Okay, so now we have manipulation. We have new strategy because of manipulation with the 7 of Swords popping out here. 7 of Swords. Okay, now let's keep going here and let's get some more information. Justice again. That's twice. That's twice Libra. Now, Libra rules your subconscious, okay? But here's what? Cause and effect, karma, balance, truth. She does not, you know what justice does? Justice looks into your heart, and she sees who you are, and she sees what you want, and she sees what's true inside of you, and she sees what's not. And she has that sword to separate what is not true from your life. Now, is this somebody else doing this? No, like I said, this is you doing this for you. If Libra rules your subconscious, and it does, 12th house for you, you are now recognizing or needing to recognize that you're the one that decides what you are going to be committed to. What is your personal truth? Who are you naturally? And where does stability come from? Purpose, family, home. Sounds a lot like Taurus is working on you. Taurus is your zodiacal opposite. It's a balance happening here. There's a balance happening here with you and you and Taurus. I'm going to keep going here. I've got the Ace of Cups. I've got the Six of Cups. And I've got now the Eight of Swords. Are you freeing yourself from something in order to, well, yes, absolutely. You're freeing yourself from something that didn't work in order to have better. It's that simple. You're freeing yourself from what didn't work, and you're noticing that it was the idea of what things were supposed to be. Okay. So we had these two cards of like purpose, happiness, comfort, home, security, lasting relationships with a significant other, and yet feeling completely bound up. And it tells me that it is through this that you, okay, it was your idea. There we go. It was your idea of what and where that would come from, who that would come from, this happiness, this purpose, this sanctuary of home. Where you had thought that came from, or what you had thought that it was what it's supposed to look like or was going to look like, has been completely revamped, completely reevaluated, reassessed, and reimagined. Okay, it's been completely reimagined as you have gone into some deep self-discovery around some subconscious patterning. And so now, because you've been able to understand what it is that you were connected to that was doing you a disservice, and that you had been kind of lying to yourself about where it had been okay to be connected to something that was essentially poisonous to you. A habit, a way of thinking, being fulfilled, satisfied, and fulfilled by something that wasn't working well for you. And you were telling yourself a tale about how, or letting somebody else tell you a tale about how that was supposed to be working out for you. But now you've got this connection. You've got this connection with you, your higher self, your power to manifest, and you're unbinding yourself from where you had bound, who you had bound, and the circumstance you had bound yourself with. Okay, I know I'm just kind of going all over the place here. Or maybe I'm repeating myself. The fortunes are moving in your favor, and there's not anything that you can do to stop it. Okay. And if it was you that put the wheel in motion in the first place to release yourself towards what your heart desires, which is what Libra does. Heart's desires. Heart, what is your heart desire? Your higher self knows what your heart desires. This is where you are got married to yourself, married to your intuition. Heart's desire. Heart's desire. That's everything I just keep feeling for you and hearing for you. What is your heart's desire? I had two reverse cards, so I had to see. Death, this is you at the underneath the deck. The bottom of the deck. Absolute transformation. Big surprise, right? This is what you do. It's kind of your mantra, right? It's your ruling planet, Pluto. Okay. So I had to look and see if the deck was, if I was holding it upside down, because I got two reverses. The reverse is the Nine of Wands, and the second reverse is the Ace of Wands. Okay. So the Nine of Wands is where you have 100% absolute conviction in order to go this direction. I know what I want. I'm going for it. I've gained everything that I need and I'm doing it. Okay. Reversed. Why is that a little bit wonky? Ace of Wands, new opportunity, new like creative venture. I'm doing it. It's brand new opportunity. Come my way. You're not completely committed to this yet. So we have the Sun here. The other two cards that came up. We have the Sun, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Your money's on your mind. Your mind's on your money. Your money's on your mind, and your mind is on your money. Okay, good thing. It's good. It's good. So why are those You're not. You are not committed 100%. And yet Libra wants you to. Libra wants you to commit wholeheartedly to your happiness. So why haven't you bought into it? There's a big transformation here taking place. Your consciousness is on your money. Your money's on your bag, right? Your mind is on your bag. All right, so to clarify the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands, I got the Six of Cups. Deep connection, security, comfort. Six of Swords again. All right. There is a new world, a new life, a new material life that is surfacing for you. It's like, and I think that I was saying to you, I did so many readings before, right? But I think it was you. I was just saying that it's happening through you. It's not happening to you. You created this situation. You manifested this exact situation for your house, for yourself, so that you can have more, you can have better, so that your life will increase in its possibilities. Okay. And it's not time for you to take bold. It's time for you to go with it. Okay. This is why these are upside down. These are why these are reversed. That's what's like. Why are those reversed? All this new is coming in. We're not actually stopping creativity. It's like saying you don't have to come up with any more answers. That's what Spirit's saying. You don't have to come up with any more answers right now. You don't have to boldly grab life by the horns right now. No, it is about being able to go with the flow. It is about being able to go with the flow. Why? Because again, you are being guided towards a happy, harmonious home life. Okay. You are protected. Your higher self knows what your heart wants. King of Pentacles. This is where you are able to recognize your financial empire. Okay. Realize your financial empire. But it's not about going out there and hustling for it. It's about allowing the wheels of fate, because I just had the Wheel of Fortune again. It's about allowing the wheels of fate to turn in your favor. And this is the transformation. Instead of you going out there and making it happen, it is happening through you, for you. It's happening through you, for you. And let those around you be a support system to you. Let those around you be your support system and walk you through this. All right. We have the Page of Cups here. There is definitely creative energy, creative forces at play here that have got, it's like the imagination of the universe is conspiring on your behalf based on what you want. So go with it. Go with it. Know that you did this. The universe has got you. People in your life got your back. All right. And move forward with that intuition, because you're closing something significant out, because you're ready for more. Your life is going to get a lot. It's getting bigger, and it's a lot more favorable. Go with the flow. Go with the flow, Scorpio. Go with the flow. And here we have an offer of love. Okay. Offer of love. All right. Okay, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful for you. That felt It felt deep, felt very heart-centered and deep and pure. That's what that felt like for you. It felt like the universe knows what you want. Your heart knows what you desire. And do not, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do not, what's the word I'm looking for? Underestimate. There we go. Do not underestimate the power of spirit, because the universe is about to flex. Okay. Do not underestimate the universe of what's possible for your life, because the universe is about to flex on your behalf. Go with the flow. All right. Let it happen. Let it ride. Okay, Scorpio, that was a lot of fun. That was intense. Like, but you guys aren't you? Okay. So now let's go ahead and move forward with our beautiful Sag friends here. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and move forward with you and what this new moon in Virgo has to hold for you. All right, I'm just going to rebalance my cards here and get them ready for you. Apologize, it's, reading after reading, so thanks for bearing with me. All right, Sagittarius, what does the new moon in Virgo hold for you? Just tapping into your energy here. Okay, starting with the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. Sorry about that delay. I apologize, but we want to get these cards ready for you. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. 2 sevens. That's inside. That's the moon. That's the moon. That is spirit talking to you. All right, about doing something different, having a new plan for your life, and open to potentials. Opening yourself up to potentials through self-care, through paying attention to your finances, paying attention to your energy. Where is your energy going? Are you placing your energy in the direction of what you want? All right. So let's keep going. That's a yes. That's a yes, because we have the King of Wands here. Charisma. Okay. And opportunity. And now we have the Two of Swords. So if you got an opportunity that you are ready for, the universe is saying you're ready for, and the Two of Swords just says, is this the right opportunity? Is this what was best for me, what I wanted, in terms of putting your roots down in this Four of Wands for your success? Four of Swords. Yeah, stability. Stability is what you're after here. You want to make sure that the moves that you make are going to be stable. Eight of Pentacles. That is Virgo right there. So, okay. We have 2 queens. We have 2 fours. We have 2 sevens. We have personal power and upgrade through in your abundance through your focus on your life. Okay. All right. Okay. This is laying down a really good foundation for you here. Stability, intuition, clarity, opportunity, changing it up, and not overburdening yourself. Okay. Doing this intuitively. This is good. Opening up possibilities for you. It's good stuff. We've got a good foundation here laid for you, Sagittarius. A really good foundation laid here for you. All right. Where is this going? Where is this all going? Well, it's going pretty quickly. That's for sure. Knight of Swords. That is very fast moving energy. Something is very, very swiftly moving in the direction of your satisfaction. Communication, information, and action. Okay. These two cards are the fastest moving cards because they're both about Mercury. Mercury, it moves quick. Okay. Mercury in your sign and Mercury in Gemini, which is your zodiacal opposite. Holy. Okay. You're getting some really good news about some really great stuff coming in for you. Okay. Coming in for you. All right. You can't quite see it yet. So if the question is, if there's an opportunity that is in your sights, okay, that is being handed to you, that is being delivered to you, that is showing up, and the question is, do I take it? Is this what's best for me? Oh my God, you're gonna be quick. Okay. There's the Hermit. Okay, this is Virgo at work here, and the Sun. And okay. Yeah, we have the Virgo. We have Virgo, the Hermit. Okay. Now this is where you take that wisdom and you begin to start taking action about what's in front of you. You don't want to go too far, too fast. Okay. It's going to happen quickly. It will, but it's based in here. Okay. It's based in here. So this is where you're going to find stability, is in here. All right. This is where you're going to find the intuitive next step, in here. Okay. And you're moving out of a comfort zone. You're going based on your intuition. It's taking you somewhere. You can see it all, as far as like, okay, you saw what was working for you. You saw what wasn't working for you. You saw the good, you saw the bad, you saw it all. And now you're taking action. You're on based on this intuition. Something broke your heart. It feels like this is what spurred it all. This is what spurred it all. All of this like deep dive. I need something different. I want something different in my life. I'm moving in a different direction. And can I trust this opportunity that's coming? Can I trust this opportunity that's coming in? And here is what Spirit has to say to you. Well, first of all, at the bottom of this is absolute confidence. You're getting what you want. You can see it. You see, like, that's for me. That you see her turn her head right there? That's for me. I did this. This is mine. Okay. All right. It's claiming it. It's claiming with confidence. Okay. What? That you're moving into something that just lights your fire, that you are so very interested in, that you are very passionate about. Okay. And it's unique to you. So the thing that the universe is answering your question with a question. Does this opportunity that is being presented to you, does it get you excited? Does it get you excited? Does this allow you to be able to express yourself uniquely in the world? Do you get to be you? Do you get to be in charge of your own decisions? Does this opportunity hold those things? Okay, because I can feel that you're a little bit nervous about trusting yourself on this opportunity. And the universe is saying, ask yourself these things. This is where you're taking that pause to ask yourself those things. What did you desire? Here's also what the universe is saying, what Spirit is saying. What did you desire? What did you ask for? Do you know? Do you know what you sent your angel guides out to do for you? What you wanted them to bring back for you? Because it's coming, and it's coming quick. And so we're here. Okay. Now, the thing is that it maybe came faster than you were expecting. And so you're not certain if this holds all of the things you need it to hold. You're not certain, can I trust myself to make this decision? It seems so almost rash, right? But if you can ask yourself those things, like, what did I desire? And recognize that. What did I want? This is it. Does it light me up? Can I be me? Do I get to express myself uniquely in this situation? And if that's a yes, there's your answer. That's how you can tell. And that, by asking yourself those kind of questions, gives you a really firm ability to be able to trust yourself moving forward. Just pause to say, what did I want? This is coming back to me for a reason. Does it check off boxes for me? Then yeah. Does it feel good? Then yeah. Yes, it's for me. This says, pay attention to where what you are desiring, because the universe is listening and you're getting it back. Where are you? What are you focused on? What are you looking at? What do you want? Because you're getting it. You're getting it quick, and yes, you can trust it. Yeah, if it fulfills those things for you, yes, you can trust it. And if there is an opportunity that doesn't, and I don't think that there is, but if there is an opportunity that doesn't fulfill those things, where you just get excited and are very interested, then ask yourself, what would interest you? And start going down that road. What does interest me? What is it that I have desired? And then you'll see how this opportunity actually is that. I don't see the Four of Cups here where you're closing yourself off from being able to see it. I think that it's very much in your face. And maybe it might even be that it came too fast and it could almost be too good to be true. But the universe is saying you're aligned with this opportunity and you're ready, and it's much more stable and secure than you realize. Okay. It's for you. It's for you. Okay, Sagittarius, that's just a giant. I think that what you need to hear is that it is a giant yes from the universe. Yeah, it may have been like from a place of a broken heart that started this journey, but every journey starts with something. Something has to, my partner, he says there's two great motivators in life: great love and great pain. And oftentimes those two are one and the same. Because maybe you had a great love for something and then it's not there now, and it causes great pain. Or what you put your idea of love into didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to, and it brings great pain. But when you can recenter yourself in the ability to trust you and trust the universe is listening, because the universe is listening big time and it's bringing it in. Know that it was that pain that motivated you to set things in motion for yourself in order to get now this opportunity. And it will be deeply healing for you. This opportunity is going to be very insightful about who you are, what you're capable of, and how powerful you are to create the world and life that you want, Sagittarius. This new moon in Virgo is going to be very telling of who you actually are. And you're going to see yourself show up very different in the world because of that realization. You won't need it from somebody else. You will get it all from here. And that is the greatest gift that we can ever give ourselves, is the ability to self-resource. And you are on that path. You are on that path. Okay, I love you, Sagittarius, and I hope that you're feeling in love with yourself as well. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to move over to Capricorn, okay? All right, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, so I am using the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms in order to intuit what is going on for you with this new moon in Virgo, all right? What is going on with this new moon in Virgo for our Capricorn? The World. We're starting with the World. The moon reversed. And the Page of Wands. Okay. And I had one more card that had flipped itself over inside the deck. This Seven of Swords is coming out in almost every single reading. What are you doing in there, Seven of Swords? Well, let's find out for you. What is going on? All right. So with the World, with the moon reversed, and with the Page of Wands, doesn't leave a whole lot of room for guessing, does it? You see things clearly. You know where you're going. You know where you're headed. You know what you got some stuff figured out. Eight of Swords. 2 of Wands. You're breaking free. That's what you're doing. You're breaking free and you are working with the universe, Celestial Weaver. You are working with the universe in order to achieve a brand new life for yourself. Because the world is the end of the major arcana. It started with the Fool, with something unknown. You're just like out there. You're just like, I'm going for it. I don't need to bring any baggage with me. I'm just ready for what the world has for me. And I trust it all. And the world is like, yeah, I learned a lot from that. I let myself go there and I learned so much. I'm a completely different person. I mean, if you think about like how many lifetimes have we lived in one lifetime, right? Energy is moving so fast. I mean, I can't count. I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to sit and count how many lifetimes I have had in one. And this is you wrapping up one. It's like, yeah, I did that. And look at who I am now because of it. Congratulations. This is a huge card of celebration to that, celebration of the champion that you are for yourself. You've accomplished a hero's journey, making you a hero. That's what that is. The hero of your own life. And we've heard a lot, I'm sure you're familiar with, we save ourselves. Once we recognize that it wasn't somebody else coming to save us, there's no knight in shining armor, there's no, government law, there's no aliens that are coming to save us. Sure, we can expand and our horizons with them, but they're not coming to save us. The only savior is us coming to a new place inside of ourselves, that we've given ourselves what we need and we've accomplished the things that we set out to do, and we've learned a lot from it. You've grown big time. That moon reverse has me asking some questions though here. So now you're about to step out of the comfort zone. Where that landed you, where everything that you did brought you to this moment here and now. And now you're ready to start afresh. Okay, not the Fool, but the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands is more like planned step. That's why that moon is reversed. It's more like planned steps. It's not unknown. It's not unseen. You see very clearly what's going on here. You can't lie to yourself. Nobody else can lie to you. You're not bound up by some idea that's not serving you. You feel free. You feel free. You feel good. So really good, Capricorn. Really good. All right. Where is this taking you? Okay. All right. So I have the 5 of Cups and I have the King of Wands here. Okay. Now, at the bottom here, I had seen the seven of Swords. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. The 7 of Swords is either somebody else has tried to manipulate into doing things their way, or you bought into something that had you believing that this is the way to go about it, and you wised up. You wised up. Now, you bought into something. Okay, we do that. That's what we've done. And at the bottom of this now deck is illusion and delusion, creativity. All right. Creative for the good, creative for not so great. But again, everything about your reading here is about you now having clarity about where you had been deluded or misled before, either by you or by somebody else, something that you bought into. Okay. But now you've got this new opportunity in front of you. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing to accept, to be honest with you. Even though you know it, even though you're clear about it, we've got the Five of Cups here, saying that when you look in the direction of what you had and what you're moving away from, you are regret, disappointment, apathy, even like disgust with where you've been. And that's very extreme. Okay, very extreme. Okay. And now a fresh new opportunity is presenting itself that is uplifting, that is charisma. It is charisma. It is charm. It is fun. It is happiness. It is joy. It is professional. It is, again, creative. It's fire. It's passion. It's going for it, right? And I'm ready to go for it. And then heartache, betrayal. But it's the way you're seeing a situation and the way where he's looking, because this isn't an emotional card. This is a thoughts card. This is thinking. Okay. So the way that you're thinking about this situation is hurting you. The way that you're looking at the past is hurting you. There's something grand in front of you. And now then the Ace of Wands here. Some grand opportunity is presenting itself. And you got to walk away. You got to walk away from where you let yourself be hurt. You got to forgive yourself for what you've been through that cycle, that world cycle. Because you can see clearly where you're being taken now. What's being presented to you. You see it. You know it's for you. You know it's the direction you got to go. I'm going to go a little bit deeper here. Go a little bit deeper here with you, Capricorn. What does Capricorn do? Open up and accept it. It's literally about what you're paying attention to. Here we go. Material stability. Your consciousness is on your material stability. Okay. Got it. And this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Let go of the torment. It's over. It's over. The torment is over. Okay. The torment is over. All right. And everything that you have been doing has added up to this now moment. All right. You may have fought hard, but it's been worth it because now you know what you want. Okay, there it is. There it is. And then we have the Fool right after it. There's the breaking point. Okay, so you have experienced a lot in this last cycle of your life. Okay, and it did. It created a new version of you. But you got a lot of regret. You got a lot. There's a lot of pain still associated with that. Okay. And now now that you recognize exactly what you want, the relief comes from you wouldn't have known exactly what you want. You wouldn't be who you are. You wouldn't have the clarity that you do. You wouldn't be working with the universe like you are, with your heart wide open, literally creating exactly what you want, if you had not been through that. And now that you can accept that, because you see it all. Again, the moon is reversed for you here. All right? Moon is reversed here for you. You see it all. And you do not need to be hard on yourself about it. You can see how it was all working in your favor. It was all adding up to something. And that something was clarity for where you are, for what you want. Clarity for what you want. Okay? And this is clarity. This is clarity. So now that you know what you want and you can accept that all of that was for a very good reason. No regrets. What was it on? I think it was on a movie where there was some kid had tattooed no regrets on his neck. No regrets. No regrets. That's what I feel like is being said to you right now, Capricorn. No regrets, okay? Because it opened up a brand new path for you. And when you can accept all of that, you get to walk on the new path. You get to open up. Now, again, remember how I had described the Fool was like baggage free. This guy is not taking a whole bunch of suitcases with him. He is not weighed down by anything. He's literally light as air and free to go forward, enlightened and inspired and ready for anything, prepared. He's got his little snack bag and that's all he needs. You're not bringing this baggage with you. You're not bringing the torment with you. It's done. It's over. Okay. And when you can see that clearly, it all was for a purpose. That's how reality works. Yes, you have experiences that help you define what you want, and then you move towards what you want, and now you're moving towards what you want. Okay, Capricorn, it was all for a reason. You are experiencing creation. You are aware of how creation works. You are aware of how creation works, and you're using it to your greatest benefit. So, good job. Great job, Celestial Weaver. You are using it to your greatest benefit. Good job. I just have to take a bow at this point. Take a bow, Capricorn. Take a bow. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful for you. We're going to move forward with Aquarius now. And so that's okay, Aquarius. What does the new moon in Virgo hold for you? Whoa. Okay. Tower. So the very foundation in which you have created your current reality from is being shaken up. This is sudden, swift change of circumstances. Okay. Everything that you thought was like, I'm solid, I'm good, shaking it up. Okay. Which is great. We need a shake up. We need a shake up call. It's a shake up call. Ooh, a shake up call. At the bottom of the deck is milestone achievement, possibly marriage, graduation, but you achieve whatever it is that you set out to do. Okay. Success is on your side. Success is on your side. Okay. So you start out with Tower. Where we're going with this is success. Okay. Now you begin to have strength in where you decide to place your thoughts. And you are no longer, you're willing to allow your thoughts to be scattered all over the place to the point of hurting your own heart. You're no longer willing to put yourself in a place of heartache. So this wake-up call is literally changing your perspective around how you interact with your own heart, your thoughts and your heart. Okay. You are no longer bound to overwhelming responsibility. You are now moving in the direction of intuition. The moon is actually guiding you towards something brand new for you. Again, you and your intuition working together. Intuition. Okay. You got a lot of knowledge in there. And this moon is bringing you inward to see what it is that you got. I mean, you represent the King of Swords. You are knowledge, right? You got it in here, and then we're about to use it. We're about to use it, okay? And what are we using it on? We're going to go with the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms here. What do we have? Six of Pentacles. Ooh, where you expand to receive more. And Two of Swords in an area that you didn't know was necessarily available for you, okay? And it's also about intuition, the Two of Swords, about using your intuition to come to a new realization about an opportunity or a solution that you hadn't seen before. All right. So tell us more. Please do. Tell us more about that Tower. Where is it taking our Aquarius? Okay. Fair enough. I hear you. You're asking me, what is the Tower going to look like? What is a Tower going to look like? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to lose my house? Am I going to lose? What? Not necessarily that. It could be just this realization, just like I just realized I just saw something I'd never seen before. My mind's eye. But once you see it, there's no going back. There's no going back. All right. Tell us about that Tower. Ace of Cups. Love. Love. Purpose. Peace. Page of Swords. Reversed. Six of Cups. Is this telling us, Aquarius, because there was so much information coming up for you guys around being able to be open to your soulmate, right? Being able to make that love connection like the universe, and it still is. Just by the way, you're still in that arena, and poised for being able to connect with a soulmate, and if that's your desire, or to take your relationship to a new height, if that's what you're still looking forward to doing. But here, what we're seeing in this with this new moon in Virgo is that you have the opportunity to no longer allow external love dictate your thoughts and happiness and sense of security and home. Okay, you're no longer allowing the idea of an external love dictate your own happiness. That's good. That's great, Aquarius. That is really great. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to have love. That means that when you do have love, it's going to be even better, because you don't need it. You're self-resourcing, right? All right. You're no longer allowing. That's what this Tower is about. No longer allowing external love to dictate your happiness, to overrun your thoughts. Okay. Now, what can we expect? Didn't even get the words out and we got the Tower again. All right, let's keep going with that Tower then. There's more information on that Tower. Two of Wands, comfort zone. Okay. The life that you have built for yourself is about to get bigger. The world. Okay. The life that you built for yourself is about to end and a new life is about to begin. This is going in the right direction now, because first you realized I can't let love from somebody else dictate my happiness. And now that I have done that, I've sent myself like offshooting into a direction of actual happiness, an actual place I want my life to expand. And where do I want to see my life expand? Lovers. So I'm going to do it again. Lovers. All right. You have positioned yourself in a place of being able to connect in a way that is interdependent. That's what the Lovers represents. This is a woman or a feminine energy that has done their inner work and is able to rely on their intuition, knows their place in the world and knows their worth. And it is a man who has been able to act from that integrity, also being able to be confident in who he is, in love with his life. Both of these beings, this feminine energy, this masculine energy, come together, secure within themselves, to be able to create a new whole. And that's WHOLE. And I say that because we have a hole here. A whole new world together. So the work that you have done, the work that is being done in this, either you have already done it, or you are doing this work through this new moon. Okay. But you are coming to a place of completeness inside yourself and happiness inside yourself, which puts you in a position to be open to the actual type of love that will be satisfying, because you are satisfying yourself first. Okay. All right. What else does the Sun? Oh my God, that's a giant big yes. That is the most optimistic card in the deck. We have Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords, which is conflict energy. Okay. So we have the Sun here. like I said, celestial. Okay, so the universe is you're working with the universe on this. Okay, this is you and the universe working on what your heart wants. Okay, so now we have the sun, which is a big yes, right? A big yes that you're headed that direction, and then we turn around and we're like, okay, this conflict card, independence. So, is there a concern? Nope. I'm checking with spirit on that. Nope. There is no concern. There is not a concern that you will be alone for the rest of your life. Because in this case, this 5 has liberated you into actually enjoying being with you and not needing it from happiness from somebody else. You don't need somebody else's ideas of how to obtain happiness to guide you. You don't need information from everybody else to guide you. We have here the moon, which is you. Look, this is you as a fool, right? On your journey, faith-based journey, and see something into the distance that's headed your way and you're headed towards it. Okay? So it's not exactly clear how you're going to get there, how it's going to happen, how it's going to connect. But when we have the sun that came out here, once the sun rises again, you're going to see exactly what you intuitively desire. All the work that you have put in, all that work that you have put in, how it manifests an opportunity in your physical life. It manifests into your life what? The end of a subconscious pattern that kept the subconscious cycle that was karmic wheel that you were on, never ending. You've ended it now. And now the Ace of Pentacles is where your life literally changes. Ace of Pentacles is where you have everything in your life that you need and you feel secure. Because you have chosen happiness and security from in here, you're now prepared for the relationship that you want. And even though you can't see exactly how it's going to happen right now, you know it is going to happen for you. It's going to happen. And you are going to be extremely happy when it materializes. Extremely happy. Is there anything else that Spirit would like Aquarius to know about the results of this new moon in Virgo? I'm looking over here and I see at the bottom of this deck that's flipped up over a success. Okay. We saw that, right? It's success. Remember that. It's success. Just remind you, it's success. Okay, these are 3 major arcana cards. All right, what can you expect from this new moon in Virgo? We have the sun again, success. All right, this is your what you are intuiting here with Spirit becomes your physical reality, and this is temperance, where literally this healed version of you is able to take steps that Spirit is inspiring you to take in order for this reality to manifest. Go here, do this, talk to that person, all of that without forcing it. It's literally just like, yeah, that was challenging and I can't push against that difficult time anymore. I'm literally going to be complete within myself, and that changes who you are and what's available for you. And you take this newfound self and you master it, right? And you don't force anything. You just let yourself intuitively and in flow be guided to all of it. And your life will be abundantly blessed for it. Abundantly blessed for it. So it is about being able to listen to your guidance about who to talk to, where to go, what to do, what job to apply for, what person to be having lunch with, what trip to take, whatever it is for you, whatever it is. You're getting little pieces and little hints, and it's all just taking you down down the road to manifest abundant blessing, abundant blessing. And you start watching those things happen, and you see how much the universe and you are working together. And it becomes very obvious how powerful you are at creating this reality of yours. Okay. All right. So now, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys a lot. That you guys have been through a ton in defining love for yourselves and how that's going to show up in your life, and negotiating with the universe and understanding how to manifest and how to bring that love. And the truth is that love exists inside of you. And when you know that, when you can see that with that tower moment, then now suddenly your life changes and shifts, and you can be connected with that lover that you've desired. So there's two tower moments. One is an aha, and one is it's here. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Thank you again so much for being here. If you have not, please like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know how things are going for you guys. Love you guys so much. Okay. So now we're going to go with Pisces. Okay. Pisces. How are we doing here? All right. New moon in Virgo. We are about to kick off. We are kicking off this lunar cycle of Pisces, Virgo axes, right? So Pisces, how is this going to affect you? That's a really big question. Significantly is the answer. Let's get more specific. Okay. Okay. Strength. All right. Starting off strong here. This is personal power. You being in a strong place, not afraid to face your fears, and opening up infinite potentials because of it. Personal power and abundance. That's what it's up. No kidding. Confidence. What's next for you? Like, you know what this tells me? That you have been in concert with the universe. Like, you have been receiving and manifesting and creating and doing and loving and having. And now you're ready for the next thing. I'm ready for the next thing. I'm ready for the next thing. What's the next thing? What else? Love. Being in love with what you're creating. Both are true. We have queens on the table. We have queens. Now you are deeply understanding yourself and what you want. Okay. Now, what you want has everything to do with either a significant other from your past, a significant other current, past or current, right? Okay. Well, that's probably not fair to say, because this often can represent somebody from the past that's coming back. Okay. But it also can represent people who are very significant to you now. Deep love connection. And what have you asked for in terms of deep love connection? Now, are you wanting to enhance other relationships in your life that aren't romantic? Because that could be true for you. Or are you wanting to enhance your love life? As long as you're clear, you know what you sent the angels out to do, you're starting to see that those answers come back. Okay. All right, Pisces, you're starting to see those answers come back. Okay. So now we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. We have three queens on the table. You are approaching your life so strong, Pisces, with such strength and such certainty. Now, this isn't the type of certainty that I've got all the answers. This is the certainty that I can freely explore without needing to have all of the answers, so that I can understand even better myself, my world, what I want, where I'm going, where I place my energy, what my heart desires. This is what is called grace. That's what you're exhibiting here, Pisces. Grace. Okay. Because to me, the definition of grace is the space inside of ourselves it's a gift we give to ourselves. And now it's also a gift from the heavens, right? In order to be able to explore, and there's another word here that's trying to come forward. It is explore and assess. There it is. Explore and assess what is available for you, where you're going, and what you desire, and how you're getting there without judgment. Grace is the ability to explore and assess past, present, future, desire, lack, all of it without judgment. So it can take you to a new place. Okay, that's what all these queens are about. That's what this strength card is talking about. You have the power to do all of this peacefully, and it opens up infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. Now, are you clear with what you wanted to enhance as far as love is concerned in your life? Because this is, the fortunes are in your favor. Okay, that's what this is like. Can you see it? Can you see it starting to come back to you? Can you see it starting to come back to you? All right. So here we have, whoa. Okay. We have now, for you Pisces, this is where you are in 100% harmony with your life. This is you at peace with your material world, keenly aware, very keenly aware. And what is this all over her gown? Venus, what you're in love with. And this is the ability to do it in a non-traditional way. This is the ability to make up your own rules. And this is that opportunity headed your way. Okay. So the opportunity now, yeah, when we have Leo on the table, Leo is talking about pleasure and even procreation, if that's what you want. If you do want to have a family with a significant love partner, that's very much on the table. But desire and pleasure and joy and passion, those are all inherently in the opportunity that's coming your way based on the King of Wands here. The King of Wands. Okay, so there's also something else coming your way that you are not quite aware of. And let's find out what that is. What else is on the table for our beloved Pisces? Okay. Okay, Pisces, you might be moving away from, okay, I'm going to tell, these are all the cards that came out. Okay. We have the Two of Wands that is reversed. We have the King of Swords upright. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. We have the 8 of Wands upright. We have the 3 of Cups upright, which is what you're aligned with. We have stability, crossing energy, and we have creativity, fantasy, illusion, delusion, like this, okay, crossways. So what we're seeing here for you, Pisces, what I'm seeing here is that you might be getting an entirely new friend group. You might be moving unexpectedly. And now this could mean physically moving. This could be just energetically moving to connect, with people that you hadn't expected to. But where you're going is more aligned with who you actually are than where you had been. So this could be going from like your birth family to a chosen family. That's what you don't see coming. And so then the question becomes, well, if this is what Spirit is saying for you, Pisces, then why is the 2 of Wands reversed? That's what I'm asking. Why is the 2 of Wands reversed? Because you can't see it. You're not able to plan those next steps yet, because that's what this is. It's where you're seeing where your world is expanding and you're planning those steps. But the fact that this card is here in the first place means that it is coming. And that's what you don't see coming. Okay. It's coming. You just can't see it yet. So Pisces, where you have been grounded is about to change, and your family, your unit, where you get your emotional stability, the people that you connect with, the people that my people is about to change. Okay. So you may be getting a new community, maybe, expanding your family group, whatever that looks like for you. And I'd love to hear about it from each of you, what that actually looks like. But you are about to, it's about to change. It's about to change. Your connections with people are about to change. And it is very good for you. Very good for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and find out. Well, and that makes sense with Virgo being, this is a Virgo new moon, and Virgo being, which will then be the south node when the axis is Pisces north node, Virgo south node. We were getting a clue on what is going to be the focus for you Pisces. And the south node represents our comfort zone. So the people that you have surrounded yourself with, that's changing because you're changing. Your comfort, you're expanding your comfort zone. Okay. All right. So let's see what else this new moon has in store for you. Okay, because you're about to follow your own passion, what you want, what you desire. It may create a conflict with your current family. This could be an internal conflict, but oftentimes it is people around you. Okay, so it might create a little bit of a conflict with your current family. All right, so that's okay, because again, what you're doing is you're mastering your own reality. You're mastering yourself, and you're becoming your own authority. You can't live your life based on what everybody else wants or what everybody else thinks your life should look like. And you know that. So it's time for you to be answering to a higher authority within yourself. Okay. All right. So yeah, your north node is about to skyrocket, and you're going to get a whole new friend group, a whole new place of emotional support. Where you get your emotional support from is going to change in order for you to fulfill this level of your destiny and your expansion. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, all of you, for being here. I know it was just an impromptu live. I just did it. And I appreciate all of those who did join me. And I appreciate those who are watching in the future, watching the replay. I know that I love you all. And I hope that you are having a wonderful holiday weekend, those of you who are celebrating the holiday weekend. And I hope that you are enjoying this new moon and the shifts coming along with it. I love you all. Take care. I'll see you next time.